is Diana Sullivan in Austin, Texas, doing some basic beginner knitting lessons, and I'm going to do a 2x1 mock ribbing hem. What this is a folded hem, but it looks a little bit like ribbing, and it's useful at the bottom of a sleeve for a cuff. It's useful for a hem. I have 2 needles out and then 1 back, 2 in work, 1 in back. So 2 in B, 1 in A, 2 in B, 1 in A, all the way across, and I've already knitted a few rows with the scrap yarn. Now I'm going to knit 1 row with ravel cord. Then I'm going to put this white yarn in for the garment yarn and knit across. I'm going to do the rows, 12 rows again, because it's going to be 6 rows on the inside and 6 rows on the outside. I just need to make sure that it knitted off all the way across. There's not a lot of weight or tension on it. So that's 1, 2, now I'm going to pick it up and fold the hem, but this one is a little different because I'm going to bring the in-between needles, they're empty, into B position, working position, and then I'm going to fill them as I pick up the hem. So let me lift this to the front and get the comb off of it, which will make it a little easier to handle. Taking a transfer tool, and I am going to pick up the first stitch on the second needle. So that needle has 2 loops on it. Then I'm going to pick up the second loop, put it on an empty. The next loop that I pick up, I skip a needle, and again I put it on the left needle in the next pair of 2. Then fill the empty with the next stitch. Onto the left. Onto the empty. Onto the left. Empty. Onto the left. Onto the empty. Pull this down. I can see my last loop is right here, and put it on the left needle. And then I'm just going to move all these needles forward to make it easy to knit the hem off. Now all the needles have a loop on them. Some have 2. Many of them only have 1, but there aren't any empty needles. And then I'm going to knit a few rows so that I can take it off the machine and show you this hem. Clip the yarn, take it off the machine. By pulling this ravel cord, I can remove the purple scrap yarn. Now turn it around. This is the right side of the knitting, and by pulling this down, I like to use a knitting needle for this. By pulling this down, you can see how it looks quite a bit like ribbing, and it makes a nice attractive edge on a garment. So that is called a 2x1 mock ribbing hem.